Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm super excited to introduce our guest speaker tonight. Her name is Maria Constantine, and I'm really excited to have her talk about the Cellular Laboratories line because I know she has a lot of experience with it. She actually brings an incredible amount of knowledge, not only as a medical esthetician, but she's also a motive certified trainer, and she has been for years. She's an amazing trainer. She's also a master makeup artist and volume lash specialist. She has her own beauty bar, and what she's really going to do tonight is just really dig in a little bit more about the Cellular Laboratory skincare line, and she's going to teach you guys, how she's personally implemented it into her professional business and how she's had great results with her clients as well. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, Maria.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to go over one of my favorites. Of course, we have 4 major lines in our arsenal and with a few accessories. And this one I consider the Rolls Royce of our skincare. More towards the more mature skin, but yet effective for all types of skin. So I'm hoping I can cover that for us tonight. So let's see, where do we start? Well, of course, the Market America difference, and we are patented, trademarked ingredients for optimized delivery that have been proven effective in multiple clinical trials, and that's really powerful, especially with the ingredients that we have. Our clinical trials are amazing, and some of the ingredients that we're going to go over tonight are super. Nothing like what you're experiencing out there as far as competitors, and I don't even like to say competitors because there's really no competition when it comes to our difference, especially with our product brokerage concept. And I'm really passionate about our products because of that we bring to market best ingredients in our products, and they are better than anything else out there. Their ingredients are used at least in the quantity demonstrated in our clinical study trials, which is really important. A lot of manufacturers and a lot of people that are selling skincare out there that are really caught up in the brand versus what's inside. Our stuff is really going to do what it says it does, or we get rid of it. And they have these combined synergistic formulations that increase the efficacy of our products at a much lower cost. And I'll go over some of that today with you. Now, I will have to say that these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The products discussed tonight are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. And we'll start there. This is something familiar to everyone. But unfortunately, as we age, our skin cells divide more slowly, causing that dermal layer to thin. And usually, approximately every 28 days in our 20s, our dermis is more changing, exfoliating, and as we age, it takes a little more time. So this cellular line is actually going to help increase that turnover for a more youthful look. The fat layer beneath the dermis begins to atrophy, and the underlying network of elastin and collagen fibers supporting the surface loosen, hence the wrinkles and the saggy skin. Of course, you also have to understand that there's a lot of DNA being played in this, and our lifestyle, and so on and so forth. So we have to really be, especially when we're talking about our customers, we have to really sit and use that one-to-one because everybody is different. Our sweat and oil producing glands begin to atrophy as well, and skin becomes dry, and yet they also can become acne prone. It sounds so negative, but thank God for our cellular. So the ability of the skin to repair itself diminishes with age. Healing is slower, skin can appear dull. The frown lines between the eyebrows, we all know about this, the crow's feet and the corners in the eyes, they all start to atrophy as well, causing these early wrinkles, especially with people that are, they talk a lot of speakers, a lot of professionals that are always using those facial expressions in different professions. You can see how it will atrophy a lot sooner. And of course, the skin pigmentation that emerges causing variety of skin discolorations. And I see this all the time, especially living in Florida with what the sun does and the exposure, especially not even, when you're in the sun all the time, but even in the north, you always need, or in the snowy areas, you have to protect from the sun because it does progress your aging. So the ultraviolet light accounts for 90% of the symptoms of premature aging, resulting in lines and wrinkles. So just by that alone, 90%, we all should be promoting some type of skin care regimen with our sun protection. So we want to see those, we don't want to see those lines and wrinkles, the brown freckles, which also can go into bigger problems with skin discoloration and problems like that. And of course, as we age and all that sun, we become dry, and that's how the wrinkles tend to emerge a lot sooner. So we need to protect that. So the UV rays affects the skin matrix, which is very important. And, we can change that as long as there's, some sort of regimen and consistent regimen that has to take place. The enzymes stray from their normal function, causing the collagen degeneration after the sun exposure. And that's a problem because collagen is what plumps and keeps the skin looking hydrated and young. So with that, even worse, the matrix of disorganized collagen fibers called solar scars lead to wrinkles. And our fibroblasts, which we're going to talk about, are very important with that because we need to continuously keep those fibroblasts producing, which is our collagen, and becoming strong. Again, we have to look at, diet, we have to look at lifestyle, we have to look at all that because just being out in the sun, if it's 90%, and I'm not talking about being out in the sun all day long, I'm talking about not protecting your skin when we're in the car, when we're out walking, not wearing a hat and glasses and sunscreen. That is going to cause that 90% of the symptoms. And that's just basic lifestyle. But when you're adding tobacco and, all that stuff, alcohol, that's going to definitely change things. So again, when we're looking at, this powerful line, we also have to look at the individual and how we're going to recommend this line to change their skin to a better, healthy looking, younger looking, plump skin. So make sure that you know exactly what your client's lifestyle is before you start recommending, because there is a protocol. You need to repair and then prevent, if there's damage. For the more younger, you're going to use the prevention approach, which is going to cause a different regimen. So let's talk Cellular Laboratories. And I've been with Market America now for, I guess, 21 going on 22 years. In January, it'll be 22 years. I can't believe it. And Cellular Laboratories have been around pretty much, I would say, for the last 18 years of that 20 some odd years. And I have been a big fan of this. I've been using these products pretty consistently because along with other products that we have in our other lines, but this line is one of my favorites. And when you have a line like this that has such incredible ingredients and the potency and all the studies backing it, you're going to see some incredible results. Now, again, people say, well, how long will I see results? Everybody is different. So I would say that everybody needs to at least do that 90-day trial that they're going to use the product properly. So make sure that you know that. So our Cellular Laboratories is an effective and advanced cosmeceutical skincare line, which has science backing it, scientifically engineered award-winning ingredients to minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles that protect and support the skin on a cellular level, not just topical. So it's formulated with anti-aging for the consumer who has normal to dry or very dry skin types. So again, we have to know our customer base in order to recommend the right products. With our Cellular Laboratories, we're going to get into some ingredients, and you're going to see this Renovage come up quite a bit in every single piece of our cellular line. And it is, wait till we get to the eye cream. I mean, people say, well, what's your favorite? If you had to pick three, I can't. These are just powerful products that synergistically work together. Can you use one or two pieces? Of course, but when you know what each and every function does of these products, you're going to want this whole kit, especially for the professionals. Being part of the aesthetics field, we need results in order to keep our business going. So this is definitely something on the top of my list, especially for professionals. The Renovage, which is one of our top ingredients, in our cellular laboratories. It's a power peptide, and you're going to hear a lot about that specific ingredient throughout the presentation. Power peptide is matrixyl 3000, and this matrixyl, okay, the matrixyl 3000 is just like a potent dose of it, but the matrixyl can actually double your collagen synthesis. Okay, so you're doubling your collagen. Again, where is your client, or where are you starting from? Are you starting from when you're just starting to age, or are you starting when you're in your, you have a client that is in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s that are starting, they never used skincare before. Again, anytime you're going to double your collagen, I guess it's good, right? So you're going to see Renovage and matrixyl 3000 and matrixyl in our products in this line, and a few other lines in our other major lines that we have. But scientists have proven this, that it could double your collagen, and it has 5 amino acids that are linked together, which helps the penetration of the molecule through the details of the skin. So it's the outermost layer of the skin that's really hard to penetrate, but what this does, these power peptides are able to go down deep into the skin to penetrate where it needs to be. Now, matrixyl 3000 is based on the two peptides, and they are one of the power peptides. They work synergistically to mimic the appearance of broken down collagen, causing the skin to produce more collagen as well as elastin. See, our bodies work really awesomely. It's really insane what I've learned when I've gotten into the aesthetics field, that our fibroblasts, and again, DNA, our lifestyle, all play a big role on our fibroblasts, which is our collagen, but we can re-stimulate that collagen to come back and rejuvenate our skin, which is the largest organ. We're talking about face stuff here, some body, but we can really regenerate that so we can have a more youthful appearance. So something else we're going to learn about today is telomeres, and the way we can explain that in just kind of, layman's terms is kind of the shoelaces. And at the tips of those shoelaces, you have those little plastic tips, I guess you can say. The same thing with our telomeres, our DNA, our chromosomes, the ends of our chromosomes. It effectively caps the ends, protecting them from degrading in the formation of abnormalities. But when we age, those start to tear, those start to kind of come apart, just like when we use our sneakers all the time and you need new shoelaces because they're fraying at the edges. You're not taking good care of them, that's what happens. So that's what happens when we age, and our telomeres start to just kind of diminish. So what we want to do is help prevent that from happening, and that's where these great ingredients come into play. So we're looking at these amazing ingredients. I'm not going to try to pronounce all of them, but they are powerful, and you need to know them. Do I explain these to all my clients? Absolutely not. I know what my clients need. I know what our target goals are, and I pair up the products that we talk about within our goals. So keep it simple, don't get crazy, but just for you as the professional, you want to know exactly what's in there. So this GGA stimulates synthesis of thioredoxin, and that controls the intercellular redox state of oxidation, and it helps with oxidation, which is, stress. Improves our DNA protection and repair, which is our telomeres, right? And it provides enhanced protection for the telomeres from free radical damage. Well, if you're in the business for a while, or if you're just learning, that free radical damage is really important. It's kind of like a rust that happens to our bodies as we breathe. So again, I guess it depends on where you live and where you're breathing. I know for a fact that there's been studies that people that actually work out a lot, that are out there runners, they could be in tip-top shape, but yet they don't have that, youthful look. And why is that? Well, they're breathing in a lot of free radical damage inside. So if they're not taking care of that inside, they're definitely not going to look like that on the outside. They're going to look like that at the outside. So we need to take care of both. So keep that in mind as well. So we're looking at this Renovage ingredient that improves the tissue quality by retaining cellular health. It improves cell function and communication, because our cells communicate with one another. So we can change. And there's some great before and afters. You can Google Renovage and you can see how it diminishes. It is a powerful, powerful ingredient. And I will tell you that our Cellular Labs uses enough ingredients with the clinical studies. You might find other products on the market with Renovage, but nothing compares to ours because we actually put what we're supposed to put based on the clinical studies and then some in that product, because remember, we're product based and our business is dependent on that. So our products are better than anything else on the market. So you'll see improved look and feel of the skin in the extended life cells of cells. Now, again, I can say 90-day trial kind of thing, but again, where's your client starting? So we're going to start by facial cleansing because everybody should be washing their face, and why you should use the Cellular Laboratories. This is one of my favorites. I do love our Lumiere de Vie as well. So and I like to change it up, and I recommend this to my clients as well, where you put one skincare, because we are reasonably priced. There are some skincares out there, the skincare facial cleansers that are way more than our $38.95. I put one of each, one in my sink and the other one in the shower. You know, or you might want to change it up. But this particular product here is powerful because it has an enzyme in there that gently eliminates the dead cells to reveal younger looking skin. Now, it's kind of a light exfoliant. We want that, especially with aged, dry, sun affected skin. The skin will feel softer, smoother, and moisturized after washing. It has a beautiful smell to it. It's lovely botanicals, which we'll go into. It's non-irritating. It's plant-based with marine extracts that soothe the skin, and it's a paraben-free formula. It's a versatile anti-aging formula that leaves the skin nourished and hydrated to promote that young-looking complexion. It's a perfect blend of ingredients with the Renovage to promote that telomere stabilization and DNA maintenance. It has the algae extracts and all these wonderful, you'll see botanicals that we're going to go over. It's non-comedogenic. It's a moisturizer built in that's going to help with skin moisture as well. So, and again, it also will help dissolve makeup and impurities for the skin. Now, I know that Christina Limpesis just did a webinar on Lumiere de Vie, and we had one of my favorite, the sponges, our amazing cognac sponges. I love to use this cellular product with our sponge because it will help take away the makeup, the impurities, but also it'll add some sort of boost with our exfoliation process using the cellular. So I would encourage everybody to have that. Of course, cleansing is a vital part of skincare, and we need to, you know, of course, throughout the day as we sleep, our bodies produce and accumulate waste. It comes out of our bodies, it comes out of our pores. So to purify that, refresh and maintain the skin, it needs to be thoroughly cleansed. Sometimes you might have to do it twice depending on the person. If they're a heavy makeup wearer, you might want to take your makeup off with some of our other products that we've mentioned in last week's call, as well as using this on the cellular afterwards. This will clean the debris, the build out, unclog pores. It will, and it'll help the regular collagen production because of the ingredients in this. So I do encourage you use this every day, and it enhances the it will help with the fine lines and wrinkles, and that's what we're going for. So here's your Renovage ingredient again. It's an anti-aging formula, again, that fights the visible effects of stress, revitalizes and improves the skin surface for the youthful appearance. And then we have another couple of ingredients here. Abyssine 657. It's from the deepest of the oceans, and it is a protection for sensitive skin. So some of my clients, a lot of my clients, I should say, most people will say they have sensitive skin. Why? Some of them don't have sensitive skin, but they say they have sensitive skin because why? They're afraid. They might have tried a product that may have broken them out or whatever might have happened. But this is perfectly fine for any kind of sensitive skin. It also has a soothing effect, and within 28 days, using it 2 times a day, there's some studies, 91% has a soothing effect, 74% were with healing, which means they must have had some sort of acne or something going on with their skin, and 69% improvement on skin conditions overall. I mean, these are high statistics here, and this is for, average skin and some skin types that have actual issues. So it's definitely something that I would recommend without feeling like it's going to irritate anyone because of that. These beautiful, powerful ingredients, and you'll see as we go on. So this Abscene 657 is a natural derived survival molecule which thrives under extreme conditions in the ocean and vents where magma and seawater mix, creating an environment of heat, pressure, toxicity. It sounds so amazing, doesn't it? It soothes sensitive and reactive skin. The keratoline is an exfoliating enzyme that gently eliminates the dead cells to reveal younger, healthy looking skin. A lot of people that have oily skin tend to shy away from products like these because of the ingredients like sodium PSA, a powerful moisturizing agent found in the skin. They are oily and acne prone. They feel like they have too much of that. So what they do is they turn away from this and they turn to products that have more a drying effect. And that is going to worsen their breakouts, their issues with rosacea, and all that other stuff. So this is a powerful cleanser that has great moisturizing agents in there, but yet it has soothing ingredients like our Abscene 657. Aloe vera gel, which we all know it moisturizes, it soothes, it heals, and a blend of these great natural extracts, which we might go into some detail on some of them, but I do recommend you Googling some of these, because when you find that, like your hops extract, which is, it strengthens the capillaries. I mean, it does so many wonderful things. Our chamomilla extract, which is a flower extract, it heals. And this will give you a better view of who is right for this product. I would say 10 out of 10 clients, I would say 8 are on the Cellular Laboratories. I believe in this product as a de-aging, but also it helps calm and soothe the skin as well, and it has great properties for certain people. So the toner, this gets even better because the toner, and I wasn't really a toner kind of girl, but when I started to read about it and learn about it when I went to school, I said, wow, I can't believe I'm not using a toner. And I see a huge difference in my skin now that I am pairing it up with our toner. So this anti-aging formula, Cellular Laboratories de-aging toner, helps provide a moisture and a skincare regimen that's part of your skincare regimen. Now, the toner is a key step in effective skincare regimen, and it follows the application of a cleanser. Now, sometimes you might want to use it after a mask, like a charcoal mask or our Lumiere de Vie mask. You can pH normalize after a mask that is a drying mask. I recommend that as well, so that'll kind of give you an extra time to use it. If normally we would say cleanse and then tone. It will remove the rest of the dirt and impurities, as well as allowing the skin to generate the proper pH to generate that collagen and elastin that we need, and of course use that and to help with the moisture needed for youthful skin. So the technology advanced formula that comes from our pH normalizer reduces the signs of aging with umbilica fruit extract, and these extracts are pretty powerful. I know I took a few notes, but I have so many notes on my ingredients. Umbilica extract is rich in vitamin C, as well as many different minerals and amino acids, and this has been used in this traditional medicine in India 3,000 years ago, and it's been still used in many skincare ingredients as well. Antioxidant, flavonoids. It has properties that are strong, protects the human dermal fibroblasts. So there's your dermal fibroblast again. It protects your collagen against that oxidative stress, which is the free radical damage. And it's a powerful extract. So, just by that, I would use this toner all the time because it delivers that natural moisturizing agent along with the sodium PCA, which helps retain moisture. And this will give your client and yourself a more of a hydration, which helps when your skin is hydrated, it heals itself. It shows less signs of aging. And together, these work to cleanse, support, and use that and protect that, to give you that natural barrier that promotes the elasticity and firmness while calming that skin. So you'll hear umbilica extract in a lot of our cellular laboratories. Again, we're going to just get rid of the residue and excess dirt when you're using it after your cleanser while moisturizing and maintaining that skin barrier. It's going to soothe, soften, and hydrate. And these are key points. So when you're promoting these products to your clients, you should know that this is what it does. It's antioxidants in there that are going to protect the skin and prepare the skin for effective moisturization and lubrication. It is for all skin types. It's going to promote circulation, and it's going to support absorption of the vitamin C into the skin, which is also something that's going to help with the free radical damage. And it's, of course, a paraben-free formula. And here you go again, our Renovage is in there, which is that anti-aging and protective effect against the stress. Which helps the telomeres, and the sodium PCA, which you should definitely, you'll see it everywhere, and that will help retain the moisture in the human skin and help with fine lines and wrinkles and so on. So we have all that stuff and then some. We're looking at, this is like so potent, umbilica fruit extract. It comes from a gooseberry, which has low molecular weight. And it is a multifunctional ingredient that reduces the signs of aging again. So I'm going to repeat myself definitely because there's so many wonderful ingredients duplicated. We have honeysuckle flower, jojoba fruit, licorice root extracts, and I will tell you that there's a few of these that I am definitely excited about, and that's one of the is licorice root. And let me see where I have my licorice root. Licorice root is pretty powerful in itself. It's a healing, and it's great for irritated or inflamed skin. And you could use this cellular line, intermingle it with other pieces of our other lines as well. I do have a client that loves our Lumiere de Vie. She's more on the younger, not as much as anti-aging, more for acne prone skin, and she loves the cellular de-aging toner, and it's probably because of these amazing extracts in there, like the honeysuckle flower and the licorice root extracts. Also, it has ginseng root extracts, which creates oxidation in the cells, delivers nutrients and removes the dirt and impurities. The yeast extract that's obtained from yeast and that are compromised of a complex mixture of proteins, sugar, amino acids. I mean, it's pretty powerful. It's an excellent moisturizer, which acne-prone skin does need, and it also supports normal cell turnover in the skin. Sodium hyaluronate, which is found in a natural human skin and works to moisturize the skin and can hold more than 1,000 times its weight in water. So just that alone, everybody needs to use this toner. It's enriched with so many extracts and such powerful ingredients that's going to take your skin to the next level. Now, this is one of my babies. I love the Cellular Rebirth Serum. I don't just use this on my face. Now, I know that, it's pricey, but I don't know. I just have to have it everywhere. I know it's a little pricey. You don't need much. I do use it not on my whole body, but I use it in places that I see some aging coming, such as the décolleté, which is your chest area, such as perhaps in the creases of near your elbows and your arms, sometimes your hands, right? This is a powerful product here. And I have some great stuff to talk to you about here. So our Cellular Laboratories Rebirth Serum contains the world's first synthetic growth hormone-like material to help reduce the appearance of visible signs of aging. Encapsulated in nano-sized liposomes, which means that there are little tiny particles of these wonderful ingredients that are going to be able to penetrate through the different layers of the skin to give you that liposome delivery for a deeper epidermal penetration. The Cellular Laboratories Rebirth Serum promotes cellular vitality and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It features Clarisome P9, the world's first cosmeceutic-grade bioactive synthetic growth hormone-like material that supplements the growth hormones naturally produced in the body. For those professionals out there that are actually doing any kind of nano needling or micro needling, this is a perfect product that you can add to your regimen when your client is there with you as the back bar, as well as selling them this, as a go home kind of product, because this is going to really promote that synthesis of collagen that we're utilizing when we do microneedle. And I think that in the next year or so, more people, and they're already doing it with rollers and even microneedling machines, we are now able to penetrate the skin deeper. Now, my own personal opinion, I wouldn't do it in any kind of effect like a vampire facial. It has so many different ingredients in there, especially our botanicals and extracts, that I wouldn't want to get down dip into the, I guess you would say, into the bloodstream, unless it was coming through your, your body allowed it to, through your skin. Something on a very non-aggressive approach. This is definitely something. I will microneedle myself on a low level and use our Cellular Rebirth Serum without a doubt on a daily basis, because it's that powerful and amazing. We have enhanced skin penetration through that nanotechnology. So think about it for those professionals. If you are microneedling, it's even going to get deeper. It helps protect the skin against the effects of pollution and promotes the skin defense against most prevalent causes of wrinkle and natural degeneration. And that's, where we are, what we're doing, and how the actual our elements affect our skin. It has an optimum blend of ingredients that's synergistically producing the most effective skincare product on the market. I mean, by far, there's nothing else out there like this. I've tried almost everything, and I'd find something that does something better where we can enhance, but we can't, because it is really powerful. Promotes glowing and luminosity, and luminosity is definitely in today. And it supports our skin natural healing process, reduces age spots, and it expedites recovery from the keratotic abrasion from skin peeling treatments and stuff like that. So it is a therapy treatment as well. So here are some of the amazing ingredients. And we have the NanoClear, a synthetic growth hormone with the nano-sized liposome that's proven to fight against the aging process and promote the appearance of young skin. We have Aquil, a dual function ingredient that increases skin moisturization and enhances the barrier. Lumiskin, which is designed to support the skin for a healthy glow. Unisecretion, which is a bioactive complex which protects and supports the skin's natural immune response for healthy, youthful looking skin. Sodium hyalurate, which is a long-lasting moisturizing effect. The human growth hormone bioengineered HGH, which is for the fine lines and wrinkles, and the sodium luvinite, so excuse my pronunciation, a natural preservative which will hold the product. Now, it will oxidize, and that's why we need a little bit of something in there to help prolong it, or else we would have to refrigerate it or throw it away, and we don't want to do that, especially as for the price margin and stuff. We want to keep it, but you want to educate your clientele on using it, because it does have an expiration date. So here's your NanoClear GY, which is trademark, the result, and you can see on the left hand of the slide the divots and the deep lines, and then it reduces that with 3 months or more. Here you're looking at non-treated skin, supporting the dermal connective tissue, and then of course it increases that and kind of gives it a nice even with reducing the visible appearance of aging. Skin brightening, excellent for skin brightening. Again, it depends on what you're battling and what products and how often you should use it, but it's safe to use as a synthetic human growth hormone. That's why I don't recommend a deep like vampire. If you're going to be bleeding, you definitely don't want to put this on there. This could be for recovery after 2 days. But I would, I know there's going to be a webinar on our Vita Shield, and I would encourage you to watch that, because those products are also effective with that as far as the professionals are concerned. And how do you use the Cellular Rebirth Serum? Well, After cleansing, toning to the face, I would definitely put it on your face and your décolleté and any other places that you see any kind of visible aging. And again, you don't need too much. 1 or 2 pumps, depending on where you're putting it, should do it, day and or night. And again, if you use it day and night, your results are going to increase. So again, know yourself and know your client and what goals and targets you want for your skincare. And let's see this, again, they talk about the bioengineered and growth hormone-like material. So after that, if that wasn't exciting enough, we have our Cellular Laboratories De-Aging Day Cream SPF 20, and one of my favorites. Again, living in Florida, every single one of my clients have to have an SPF, and this is one of them. Instead of applying an SPF by itself, this is some kind of taking care of a few things at once. It has vitamins that are going to help the skin smooth and soften while protecting it against the free radical damage. It has an amazing moisture retention, great makeup base, and preps your skin for makeup application. So it's not that heavy, just kind of burdensome moisturizer that sits on your face that you want to hydrate, but yet you can't put it on in the morning because you can't put your makeup on. This is not it. This is something that's light but yet effective, and it has a proprietary blend, of course, containing our Renovage, as well as the vitamin A and E that is, and the peptide, the oligopeptide 9. Now, this oligopeptide 9 is pretty intense. I don't believe, I say I talk about these products all the time, but first synthetic human growth hormone that came out, and it's a moisturizing, retention, reducing fine lines and wrinkles. So I apologize if I'm going to repeat myself, but our products have such amazing ingredients, and they're pretty much all in there. So another great ingredient that we all pretty much know is vitamin A and E, which can help make the skin feel smooth and protect it against the environmental elements. And we'll probably get in, well, actually, I can get into a little detail. Vitamin E, it definitely has a lot of anti-aging benefits and helps prevent facial wrinkles. And it's good for extremely dry or eczema or psoriasis skin. So feel free. Again, everybody you want to try it. You want to make sure that they test it on a small spot if they do have something like eczema or psoriasis. But I've seen some great results with that. And vitamin A, of course, it speeds healing. So it prevents breakouts, it supports skin immune system and natural moisturizing, anti-inflammatory, and very important for any kind of cystic acne. So I get this all the time. There are a few products in all our lines that you can use for acne prone and cystic acne, and in our Cellular, this is one of them. So let's see, basically, again, has a sunscreen SPF that is going to apply the protection that you need for as far as UVA and UVB. It is a super anti-aging system with sunscreen. It's smooth, softens, moisturizes, excellent again for pre-makeup. It has a light texture, a lot of moisture retention, and comfortable wear. It's not going to weigh you down or feel greasy and gross. It absorbs quickly, and it is a paraben-free formula. Again, key ingredients is our Renovage, and we know what that's all about now. And other the ingredients that you need to know is the human oligopeptide 9, I'm thinking other stuff, oligopeptide 9, which is the HGH substance that with the liposome delivery. And then, of course, it has ceramide 2, which is a water retention and promotes natural barrier for improved smoothness. And you will see results with this product. If used consistently every day, your clients will come back for refills for sure. It has our great sodium PCA, which again will help moisturize, the vitamin A, which is the antioxidants to support the cell growth, and antioxidants as far as healing and soothing for any kind of skin disorders. Again, we're going through some more ingredients, but I think I touched on most of the important ones. And you want to use this at least once a day because we're going to go into the de-aging cream, which is a night cream, I do have some clients that use this day and night. It's not as, it could be heavy for some younger, youthful skin to use 2 times a day or even every day or every night. However, again, it depends on where their skin is at and what they're looking at. But as far as a de-aging cream, I would recommend the 20 in the day and the de-aging cream at night. This is my little package that I put together for my clients. It is, again, has the great powerful extracts and the great powerful Renovage and a bunch of other ingredients, but it's also a huge skin brightener and definitely wrinkle fighting complex. The Cellular Labs de-aging cream is a multifunctional approach to intensive skin brightening and anti-aging. So this cream contains technology advanced ingredients that address those fine lines, wrinkles, uneven complexion, skin tones, and dryness. The Cellular Labs de-aging cream is a luxurious cream. It's definitely a heavier cream, more intense cream, I would say. That's why I recommend it at night. That will give you a multi-dimensional approach to your skin's therapy, such as the brightening, de-aging. A lot of technology ingredients in this product, helps with the turnover and youthful appearance. So let's look at exactly what this does. It supports the tensile strength, the turgidity, and the luminosity by promoting the skin's synthesis of the dermal proteins, fights free radical damage, non-radical, and iron-induced oxidation. It reduces tired-looking, dull skin with turnover. And I will tell you, you should take before and after pictures with this stuff, because you will see the client and yourself, the skin starting to brighten and to look more plump and to look more refreshed and hydrated, which is targeting what? Your youthfulness, right? So we want to look at that. And then we also want to look at hyperpigmentation and dark spots, freckles. And through there's a bunch of stuff in here that is skin brighteners. We're going to go into that in a second. It boosts the hydration through the skin lipid, mimics the emollients derived from plants, and it carefully chosen glycerides, which is also a hydrating. And exfoliation, again, with proper exfoliation and proper moisturizing, we're going to plump and reduce those signs of aging. So we have some peptide blends in here, scientifically blended complex of targeted oligopeptides designed to support the structure of extracellular matrix, which is our skin elasticity. Okay, we have the umbilical fruit that we talked about, the gooseberry extract that has multifunctional, that reduces the signs of aging, promotes multi-level cascade of antioxidant compounds, resulting in long-lasting and stable antioxidant activity. We have the licorice root, which we talked about, which again is a healing, and it helps with irritated or inflamed skin. And the breaking through material designed to enhance the skin's glow and luminosity. And then, of course, liquid crystal fluidity modifiers in conjunction with hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is huge today. More and more people are getting the hint that we need hyaluronic acid. And if I can grab an amazing product to pair with this, for somebody or anyone that has any kind of mature aging, and it's our beauty blend. So we target our internal and our external, so don't forget it. And if you're listening to this and you don't know what our beauty blend is, please get with the person who invited you to listen to this and ask them about it, because that is also intense as far as inside, and it adds that hyaluronic on the inside, which will this will mimic on the outside, so you're kind of getting it both. And this helps moisturize and soothe the skin as well. So here we go again with our Umbilica patented ingredient again, a potent antioxidant for the skin, and it slows the aging process with revitalizing the body. The liquid crystal, which works in conjunction with the hyaluronic acid to hydrate the skin. It's usually sourced by lanolin, which is a soothing extract, comes from like aloe. And a lot of aloe plants, the aloe plant does have lanolin in there. It accelerates the epidermal turnover. And again, when we're in our 20s, our turnover is every 28 days. And as we age, that turnover tends to slow down. So, this will help that with the liquid crystal in there. And we have some other ingredients in here that are skin brighteners, which is excellent for the hyperpigmentation and aging spots. Now, this product is a very powerful, and there's something else on the market that is similar ingredients to this one, but does not have anywhere near the power and the potency. That product out there is $400 and some odd that it retails for, and I believe that this one is like 90 something dollars or something like that. So think about that for your clients. When you talk about these great peptides and these great ingredients that are going to help your client, like licorice root extract, which is going to help enhance the luminosity and the brightness. People are all about the natural stuff today, and we have a lot of great things in this particular de-aging cream that is going to be effective for those clients that need that extra help. So how do you use it? Again, you want to use it in places that you feel are aging. I never just keep it to the face, because I'm sure everybody has seen that, where people really take good care of their face and they forget about their neck, their décolleté, their hands. I'm a big advocate of putting that everywhere, and we're going to go over a product at the end, which I like lube myself up every day, all day long with that stuff, and I'll talk about that at the end. So how will you use this? Just consistently every night. And make sure you're consistent. Make sure that you follow up with your clients to be consistent. What you'll expect from this product is a more lighter, brighter complexion. And because of the licorice root extract, it naturally brightens the skin, which will give you that luminosity and lift, actually. So that's a really good selling point here. It will help reduce and soften age spots or any kind of pigmentation. And again, when you're using it on a consistent basis, and with with proper skincare sunscreen, either a regular sunscreen that we might offer or our SPF 20, you're going to see better results. And of course, in conjunction with the Rebirth serum. And I think that this product is perfect for most maturing skin. Now, I will tell you, because of lifestyle, you'll see some kids in their 20s that have more mature skin because of their lifestyle. So again, just because they're a certain age, I wouldn't not recommend this product. You'd have to address it due to what their goals are for their skin, their lifestyle, and what, of course, their skin looks like. So make sure that you're observant to that if this is, when you're evaluating your client to recommend. Now, this product here, our Cellular Laboratories de-aging cream, super powerful. You can't, every time, because we have access as distributors to so many amazing products, and I love to be a product of the product. And every time I learn about our products, I'm like, I need to use that again. So now I've been using our Lumiere de Vie eye cream, which I love. And then after I talk to you about this, you're going to see why the de-aging eye cream is so powerful in its own way as well. It pampers the most delicate skin on your face, which is your eyes, and it gives a more vibrant, rested appearance. The eye cream is important, especially as we age, to help restore the moisture around the eyes. When you're tired, it slows down in these areas. So the skin begins to sag and puff and darken. This will help refresh the skin, looking more firmer, and help the elasticity through the nightly application of Cellular Laboratories eye cream. So this eye cream will help the dark circles as it smooths and firms the area around the eye. The skin is very delicate, so be careful, depending on, the people that you're working with, make sure that they try a little bit. This particular product is very potent. You will see results if you're using it consistency, but it is something that you want to make sure your client is ready for. I wouldn't go problematic skin, irritation, sensitivity. This is not something that I would start off right off the bat because they want to, do dark circles. I know that you have a webinar coming up on Vita Shield. I would start there first. So be careful, because this is a powerful ingredient. There's powerful ingredients in there that could very slightly, to certain people, cause an irritation. So again, we're going to repair and then prevent. So just make sure you plan accordingly. This will reduce the signs of aging, firming, lifting, plumping, brightening, help with wrinkles and dark circles under the eye, puffiness. It sounds like miracle, and it is. It moisturizes and refreshes the skin around the eye. It's a paraben-free formula. It will help. The leaky capillaries are blamed for dark under eye circles, as well as, of course, sleep, water, and lifestyle. But this will help. A lot of the ingredients in here will help penetrate and strengthen those capillaries. More mature skin that loses the elasticity and resilience, this is what they need. This is more of a product for them. The older the skin, the more translucent and the more loose. And that's where the discolored skin comes in, and this is the product for them. Here we are with our Matrixyl 3000, one of my favorite ingredients in skincare by far. Remember, it was based on 2 peptides, the palmitoid triptide and the palmitoid tetrapeptide, which works synergistically to mimic the appearance of broken down collagen, causing the skin to produce more collagen as well as elastin. So it's going to strengthen, it's going to reduce that sagginess or that puffiness. The dark circles, promoting collagen production, firmer, more arrested appearance. So again, this is excellent for hydrating, the dark puffiness, the dark circles, the reducing appearance, but it's lightweight enough to touch to be able to put under your makeup. So it's not going to be that creamy, that sits on your face. It's actually going to penetrate. There's your amazing ingredient, the oligopeptide 9, which is the bioengineered HGH, which will reduce the fine lines and wrinkles and promote cellular vitality. There's your Matrixyl 3000. Talk to you about that. And this is really important, actually. This product is powerful enough to tackle the fine lines and wrinkles in men's skin, which is definitely thicker and tougher than women's skin. So that right there should be able to, you should be able to sell the product just based on that. And here is some pictures. And again, Matrixyl 3000 has been around as an ingredient, so you can definitely Google that and find out how amazing it is. Now, another favorite ingredient of mine is the niacinamide, which is a derivative of B3 that reduces the appearance of existing hyperpigmentation, but it also does a couple other things. It is a powerful ingredient for managing acne, and in the aesthetics field, we can use this straight up. People that have rosacea, pigmentation, wrinkles, dullness, and weakened surface of their skin lightening, things like that. This ingredient is powerful, and we have that here in our eye cream. Makes me want to put it all over my face, but we have the other products that we can use for that. So that is a powerful product in itself, or ingredient rather. And the other ingredient in there, it promotes circulation and diminishes the appearance of dark circles and under eye baggage, which is mostly why a client would want a de-aging cream, an eye cream. Along with those amazing, powerful anti-aging and inflammation, anti-inflammation ingredients, we have some other stuff like our shea butters and mango butters and honeysuckle flowers and licorice root extracts, which again will calm and soothe and protect and help support elastin and firmness. We have an anti-irritant extracted from the licorice root that improves the skin. We talked about licorice root being something that's healing and helps with irritated or inflamed skin. So this is why this is awesome for any kind of puffiness in the eyes. There's just such an amazing variety of botanicals as well as scientifically proven ingredients in this cream. So the eye cream, why would you use it, or how would you use it? Of course, using your finger, just put a little bit around the eye, day or night or both. And you can read all of this. Do I need the cream, moisturize, all these different questions on your web portal. It'll tell you exactly how to do that. So we're just going to move along because we have so many wonderful products to go over. So here's another one of my favorites. I mean, I am a junkie, I swear. I love these products. I would never recommend them if I didn't use them. And I use them on myself and also on my clients. And this facial here, this is a Masque facial. You have 5 in a box. I love this because you can use this before an event of sorts and see a hydration, a plumpness, a skin brightening effect, or as a therapy, which you have 5 in there. I use the first 2 every, one one week, one the next week, and then every quarter, because we need a little boost. And this is something that you can use like that, depending again on the person. This is excellent for enlarged pores, wrinkles, fine lines, anything that has the signs of aging. It's definitely soothing. It has a ton of product in this little packet. It will come with a face mask. What I like to do is sometimes I cut it up, because sometimes those face masks are so huge and we don't need so much. So you can get a little bit more out of your little packet. I would definitely utilize the rest of the serum that's in the packet on the rest of your body as far as it can go. Again, the skin is the largest organ, and we have our whole bodies to take care of, not just our face. So this is something that you can treat yourself to a comic sheet mask, as well as using the rest of the serum to put all over your body. So we can restore the glow and the complexion everywhere. It penetrates the layers of the skin. It's recommended to be used 2 or 3 times a week, and it's definitely convenient for travel. Let's talk about that for a sec. Depends on what you're looking to do. If someone needs to be de-aged quickly, then yes, 2 to 3 times per week. Get it, do the whole box, get that regimen going, and then perhaps the serum afterwards. Again, it depends on what your client or what your needs are. The skin will look, and it'll look plumper when you first use it. I do recommend everybody at least try this so you can see the instant results. It brings back moisture, supports collagen and smoothness in the mask. Again, we have our amazing Renovage, our Matrixyl 3000, the Lumiskin, which is a multifunctional anti-aging extract that is derived from oat, and it's a highly moisturizing and supports normal healing, as well as immediate comfort. So that you'll get immediate results from that ingredient. The moisture improves the firmness, elasticity of the skin, as well as has some sort of UV radiation protection. It also, which is very important in that last ingredient, it stimulates the fibroblast growth and collagen synthesis, which we want. We want our skin to be healthy and be producing our own fibroblast growth and collagen growth. So here's, we talked about Matrixyl. We won't go into that again. It's one of the powerful products and ingredients in most of our products here, and then some. The Simglucan, which is an antioxidant, as I mentioned, it penetrates all the layers of the skin. So it has a liposome delivery. It supports those fibroblasts and the collagen, helps with the water retention, improves moisturization, and that's why I recommend using the rest of the serum in the packet on any of the other rough and tough looking parts of your body. So this way you can be consistent. There's your Abstinine 657, which we talked about in our face wash, and that's again a soothing and water retaining ingredient for help calm sensitive, irritated skin. We have another ingredient that is a purified fraction of 100% natural polysaccharide derived from the oats, again from the oat, that adheres to the skin and spreads it into a form continuous lifting and firming. And that's why I love this mask, especially for perhaps a bride, or you go into an event when I'm doing makeovers, or people have places to go and things to do, and they just want a nice boost to actually see some results quick. This is definitely something that I would definitely try. This honeysuckle and all the licorice root extracts and willow herb, which is also an antidepressant, will actually calm and soothe the skin. So powerful stuff in this little packet. Anti-irritant from the licorice root, again, helps blood and circulation, promotes the body's process of delivering the nutrients that is in there, and also a nice little blast of acai berry extract. Antioxidant from Brazilian rainforest that protects the skin from harmful oxidants that cause the premature aging and cell damage. So there's protection in this little packet as well. These are the things that make us different from everybody else. These ingredients are, again, not only just thrown in there so it's on our ingredient list, it's in there because the clinical studies support that these ingredients work. And they're in there because of our product brokerage concept. We're able to put what's exactly needed and then some in order for those studies to come to fruition on our clients. That's why these products have been in our possession for so long, because they work. So again, why is it called a lifting mask? Because that's what it does. It tightens, brightens, and lifts. And yes, I believe that a mask at least once a week should be something in our regular routine. And I know, sometimes we're too busy, but when you hit those aging stages, you look back and say, darn it, I could have definitely fit it in. So I definitely recommend everyone start in prevention mode before you get hit with it in aging mode. Let's look at our aging body balm. Well, first of all, this smells amazing and delicious. This is one of my favorite body balms. We do have a few. One of my favorites because it does target the anti-aging. It also transforms the skin and boosts the moisture retention. So we've been taking care of our face so far in our décolleté, but yet now it's time to, deliver that to the rest of our body. We have a revolutionary anti-aging formula that delivers the rich nutrients and botanicals to the skin for soft, supple, and resilient shea butter, coconut oil, sunflower seed oil, soybean seed oil, all found in our Cellular Laboratories body balm. And when I tell you, it does amazing things, and it's almost like an aromatherapeutic for me. I love the smell of it. The natural ingredients of the soften and moisturize. It is highly hydrating, but it doesn't, again, sit on your skin. It absorbs quickly, and it definitely helps with signs of aging and fine lines, and supporting that cellular vitality that we're all looking for. And guys, it's so inexpensive. It retails for $36.95. Something like this in the real aesthetic world will retail for $75 to over $100 for a body balm that has the potency of what this has. So we really are lucky here. The natural plant butters and oils that moisturize the skin, the ceramides that help hold maximum moisture while minimizing the water loss, because we need that, of course. We want to keep it plump and juicy. Our natural plant extracts that blend and smooth the skin. That, and again, doesn't leave any kind of residue, and it's a paraben-free formula. We have the Renovage, of course, our human growth hormone oligopeptide 9, the HGH, the bioengineered HGH that minimize that signs of aging. And our, of course, shea butters, coconut oils, and all those beautiful sunflower seed oils that are going to help enrich the moisture of the skin, making it feeling soft and smooth and moisturized all day without that heavy duty residue, which you'll find in a lot of those shea butter moisturizers. Now, we also have some great ingredients like we talked about the Ceramide 2 and 3, retention and surface smoothness, as well as the help the skin natural barrier, the honeysuckle flower extract, and I thought I might have had something special on that, but it's calming and soothing the skin. I definitely talked about licorice root extract. We have a few ingredients in here that mimic the licorice root extract, and ginseng root, which is the healing process. So something like this, it's again in Florida after a long day in the sun, I would definitely recommend this product. So this way we can help reduce that free radical damage. And we talked about this stuff. So supports, let's see, a lot of the epidermal lipid barrier, maintain the skin's natural body systems, supports the transepidermal water retention, and improves the skin hydration, which we need in our skin. Now, this is our cellular sunscreen. I'm a big fan of sunscreen. I never was a big fan. Years ago, I was the one with the oil and the iodine in there, and it gave a great tan. However, all of a sudden one day I woke up, I'm like, what is that? Hyperpigmentation stuff and, wrinkles, what? That is what that sun does to us. So we really need, and we talked about this in the beginning of the presentation, we really need something that's going to protect us. And we do have a de-aging sunscreen. I actually just used it. I use it every day. Right now I'm in Europe. I'm in Greece right now. I lube myself up with this every day before I walk out the door, and I am darker than I can ever be. So for those people who want a tan and they don't want to put sunscreen on and they'll only use a 5 or a 15 or something like that, that's not what proper sunscreen, will do. You can still effectively get that beautiful tan, and have 50. I mean, I'm so dark. Sometimes I try not to even be in the sun at this point, but I have this sunscreen on every single day, everywhere. Of course, mostly for the anti-aging part of it, and the antioxidants that are going to increase that moisture retention, smooth looking skin. It's definitely light, has no residue whatsoever. It's all skin types, paraben free formula, has some great effective ingredients like your vitamin E. Of course, we're going to bring in the honeysuckle flowers and the licorice root extracts, and the tepranone, which is a unique comprehensive ingredients that fight against the appearance of visible signs of aging, improving the look of the skin surface for smoother, more uniform appearance. It is something that I use, especially, you guys, and I know that sometimes, okay, you don't want to use an SPF 50, but I do recommend an SPF 50 on the neck and the décolleté, on the arms, because they're always exposed, and even the knees, because they get darker than the rest of us. So, if you're not going to use it everywhere, it's definitely in those places that are going to show the signs of aging quicker. And we don't take care of our bodies as much as we take care of our face. So these are just little target areas that you might consider if you don't feel like wearing the whole, lubing up your whole body. It has all of the FDA approved UV filters, UVBs, and UVA, so you don't have to worry about it. We have green tea extract in there, which is an antioxidant. It has great antioxidant properties, and tea extracts that help protect and condition the skin from stress and supporting the complexion. It has a compound, again, that is from the licorice plant, and this again helps calm and condition the skin and soothe the skin. So this is something that, for us in Florida, an SPF is mandatory for anybody that wants to look and feel younger and have that skin of a 20-year-old. So I love this product that we're going to talk about. This product is something that I have at least 3 on hand, and I won't even tell anybody about it. I don't even care if they want to buy it from me. I must have this, and I must never run out of it. It is unlike other peptide-based skincare products. The Pentaxel contains 3 anti-fighting biopeptides. The matrixyl that we talked about, the hexapeptide number 3, and the polymethyl oligopeptide. And these all help stimulate collagen synthesis, thicker and firmer skin, reduces the appearance of fine lines, supports skin thickness, and maintains skin tone. This product was initially for not just for wrinkles, it was for stretch marks. And I will tell you, it has worked wonders on stretch marks as well. This intensive therapy for fine lines and wrinkles. Think if it can do stuff on stretch marks, can you imagine what it does for fine lines and wrinkles? It stimulates collagen synthesis. It supports the cellular matrix for a more youthful appearance, reduces appearance of deep wrinkles. Now we're talking deep wrinkles, supports skin thickness, and maintains skin coloration. So it's a huge skin brightener. So it's unlike the peptide-based skincare products. Pentaxel combines those 3 anti-aging fighting biopeptides. I use this product all over my body, okay? This is my moisturizer, face, neck, arms, legs, booty, everything, belly, the whole deal. For the price, it is so powerful that I really, truly do believe that it has kept my skin younger and it is a miracle product. This stuff, I mean, Strivectin was like a competitor at one point when it first came out, and Strivectin has nowhere near, it was just because of the stretch mark thing, nowhere near what this product has and what it does and how the before and afters. I really encourage you to do before and afters. So let's talk a little bit about peptides, which we did already, but they're chains of 2 or more amino acids that form structural proteins, hormones, and enzymes. Amino acids are building blocks of proteins that are found in all organisms. So think about that. It will help rebuild all that wonderful matrix to keep your body and your dermal thick and tight and just firm like it used to be. Now, again, remember, if we're taking somebody that is a smoker, that has this crazy lifestyle all their life, that's been in the sun all their life, they're not going to see the results that you might see for perhaps after a mom having a baby, having stretch marks after nursing, because this has a liposome delivery that will go into the bloodstream, and it is not recommended for pregnant and nursing moms, but it will target amazing results for stretch marks and loose, saggy skin. So wrinkle relaxing properties of this hexapeptide 3. There's control studies indicate reduction of appearance of wrinkle caused by facial expression muscles, especially on the forehead and around the eyes. It has some great extracts that will soothe. It has bearberry and licorice extracts that have skin brightening. I do have a testimonial with my mom. She had radiation on her neck and face. It was an intense radiation, so it really burned her skin. The inside of her mouth was blistered. I mean, it was very, very intense. When she finished the procedure, she had a severe discoloration with her skin. And with our Pentaxel, she was able to get her skin back to normal, and it's flawless. You cannot see any of the discoloration, not even hyperpigmentation. Now, she is religious with it every day, 3 times, 4 times a day. And I mean, her scar from her thyroid operation has disappeared. So there's testimonials out there with this product of skin discoloration and stretch marks, as well as a lot of other things. Sesame oil, sweet almond oil, shea butter, mango butter, all of these to improve the hydration, vitamin A, E, and C that provide that antioxidant protection. I mean, it's just so powerful. And you can see how this dermal matrix rebuilding looks. I mean, that's really intense, and that's in 4 months. Now, you do have to be consistent. You can't just use one tube and say, it didn't work for me. This is something that you're going to do every single day once you get out of the shower, in the morning, whatever your regimen might be. But this is a product that is very powerful and is one of my top-notch skincare products. I sell pretty much, I would say all of my clients are using Pentaxel, and there are even people now that are in Greece that are begging me for it. So it's exciting to see. And that's what's so awesome about our products, because, you know, it's the power behind the products. You know, you touch and feel and use it, and you see for yourself. So I hope I gave you enough information. I hope it wasn't too overwhelming. I think I might have done a little bit over my time here, but you know, I know this is a pre-recorded, but if you have any questions, I'm sure that you can follow up with me. You'll find me on Facebook. Lee, I don't know, are you still there?
Yes, thank you so much. I know I learned a lot from you tonight, and I think everybody else did too. But yeah, just reach out to us in our official Pro Partners group and ask any questions there. And join us next week. We're actually going to be going over another one of our skincare lines, Timeless Prescriptions, along with VitaShield, which I know Maria mentioned, and that'll be with our esthetician, Monina Wright. But thank you so much for doing this, Maria. I think you're just a wealth of knowledge, and it was just amazing. So I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you having me, and I'm very thankful that you gave me the opportunity to talk about something I'm very passionate about, and I love these products. And now I'm going to go lube myself up with.
Yeah, now that you talked about it, right? And while you were talking, something did pop into my mind that, I know that you mentioned that, yes, we do. This is one of our skincare lines that we have. But what's really valuable about that is we're able to actually mix all of our lines together just to really customize like the perfect regimen for our clients. So our cellular laboratories, we can, pair the cleanser up with maybe, a different moisturizer from a different line or whatever it is. So you're not
Exactly.
just stuck with this, but we can use some of these products with those really amazing ingredients with other products from other lines. So they're interchangeable and work synergistically together.
Yes, the power behind them all is just very powerful.
It is. Well, you go and you enjoy yourself. And again, I just appreciate it. We have amazing people in this company that step up and bring this education to all of you. And so make sure that you thank all of them as well. And we'll continue to keep on bringing you Motives Mondays every single Monday night.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.